PlayStation fans, you're not going to like this piece of news, but it's very important you know, especially if you love games like Elder Scrolls, Fallout, and Doom. Well, let's get into it. What's up, Bounders? My name's Fig, and this is Digital Boundaries News. Guys, thank you so much for the support lately. We're almost at 4,000 subscribers on this channel. We've gained almost 1,000 subscribers on this channel in the last 3 weeks alone. That is mind-blowing. Thank you guys so much from the bottom of my heart. Again, if you like this video, make sure you hit the like button, share it with your friends, and if you want to see more videos from me, hit the subscribe button. Thank you. So Phil Spencer had a very big interview on Kotaku, and Stephen Totilo, the editor-at-large over at Kotaku, ran this interview and asked a lot of key questions. If you want to read the entire interview, because it's actually pretty lengthy, I'll put it in the description of this video, but he covered everything about the issues that's going on with Halo, the difference between the Xbox Series S and the Xbox Series X. It's actually a very good read, but one thing I want to point out is a bit of the change in tone that Phil Spencer has made when it comes to the Bethesda deal. If you haven't heard, Microsoft bought ZeniMax Media for $7.5 billion. And what that means is that ZeniMax Media owned companies like Bethesda and id. So if you wanted Fallout or Skyrim, Elder Scrolls series, or games like Doom and a bunch of other titles, Microsoft just scooped them all up, which also means since they also own Obsidian, you have the Elder Scrolls series and the Outer Worlds underneath one umbrella, which is kind of funny. But the messaging was always very straightforward. They said something in the short of, hey, by the way, even though we have these games and they're now technically underneath the Microsoft Studios umbrella, we're not going to try to hold these games over, and we're going to choose which games that are going to be going to other consoles on a case-by-case basis. So a lot of people were like, okay, that's fair, but Microsoft was known, at least in the last gen, of trying to really expand their reach. So you could get games on the PC, games might even show up on PlayStation, like Minecraft for example. So it's not unheard of that Microsoft will sell their games to pretty much any buyer out there and share it on any platform they feel is a good business relationship with. So this time around, people were like, well, what are you going to do with Bethesda? Stephen Totilo, the interview over at Kotaku, asked Phil Spencer that exact question. He asked him straight up, hey, you guys bought ZeniMax for $7.5 billion. That's a lot of money. Can you actually make that investment back by selling it through you and not, selling it on a different platform like the PlayStation 5? Phil Spencer said yes, but he also expanded. After the question was asked, Phil Spencer said, and I quote, I don't want to be flip about that. This deal was not done to take games away from another player base like that. Nowhere in the documentation that we put together was, how do we keep other players from playing these games? We want more people to be able to play games, not fewer people to be able to go play games. But I'll also say in the model, I'm just answering directly to the question you had. When I think about where people are going to be playing and the number of devices we have xCloud and PC and Game Pass on our console base. I don't have to go ship those games on any other platform other than the platforms that we support in order to kind of make that deal work for us, whatever that means. So in short, yeah, he might be saying, yeah, we might still bring Fallout and Elder Scrolls and the new Doom whenever that comes out on the PlayStation 5, and it might be on a case-by-case basis, but in reality, that whole concept of, hey, you can play the games anywhere you want. We're not going to hold you back on playing games anywhere you want. Well, the little asterisk next to it is basically like, hey, play anywhere you want, as long as you are using a Microsoft-owned product. So play it on Windows and play it on PC, play it on your Xbox Series X or S, play it on mobile phone and use xCloud. So that's what they're really saying in this. They're really playing coy. They just don't want to serve their hand to Sony and say, hey, let's make a deal. They're really going to be holding on to these cards because here's the thing. A lot of people, especially the hardcore Sony fans, are going to be like, I don't care about Elder Scrolls. I don't care about Doom. I don't care about Fallout. But you might not, but a ton of other people do. And it's really disappointing that if you bought a PlayStation 5 because you enjoy the PlayStation system and you bought all those games in the prior generations, that now you won't be able to enjoy them, or you're going to get them way later on because, Microsoft holds all the cards. Microsoft end of thing is that, hey, we bought it for $7.5 billion. Why should we share that around? I mean, they're not sharing Last of Us to us. They're not giving us Spider-Man. Why should we give you guys the next Elder Scrolls game? Why should we give you guys Doom? I mean, they're playing hardball, but in their own kind of soft corporate way. They're basically saying that, hey, why buy this PlayStation 5? We have all these other services. You don't like the console? You have PC. You don't like the PC? We have mobile. Find your way. Pick the way you want to play these games and we'll service to you. What are your thoughts on all this? Do you think Microsoft will or should even bother bringing those Bethesda games and id games over to PlayStation 5? If you're a Sony owner, are you a bit perturbed about this? Are you annoyed? Does this make you, do you understand the business relationship? Or are you just like, man, that just sucks. I want to play the Elder Scrolls 6 on my PlayStation 5. Trust me, there's no wrong answer in this. I just feel, at least in my opinion, I'm definitely in the camp of let people play whatever game on any platform they want to play on. I'm not a console war person. If someone enjoys playing, Elder Scrolls Skyrim for the 20 billionth time, let them play it on the PlayStation 5. Let them play it on the Xbox Series X and S. Let them play it on mobile. Let them play it on PC. Let everyone enjoy the games. At least that's my philosophy. But again, this is business, and business is not that generous. As always, thank you for being awesome. Hey, thanks for watching the video. By the way, I stream on a regular basis over at twitch.tv/DBFig. Give me a follow over there. And while you're here, please make sure you subscribe and like this video. It really helps out the channel. Thank you for being awesome.